HTTP proxy over SSH, not socks. The question is simple, but the answer is not. Or. I need a kind of proxy that I can use with http_proxy variable, in an embedded device that doesn't support socks. What should I do?
Method 1. Use a HTTP proxy that supports using a socks upstream, for example Polypo or proxy. First establish a D tunnel over SSH like always, then configure the HTTP proxy to use the SSH tunnel, example Polypo configuration. Finally, point the app to Polypo using http_proxy equals localhost colon 8118. Method 2. Run your program inside the Tor socks wrapper, or the older socks, which proxies all connections transparently. It was meant for use with Tor, but works with any socks server, including SSHD. Method 3. Set up a HTTP proxy on your server, then use SSHL to access it.
Every D results into a socks server. If your client cannot handle socks, forget D. You must run a HTTP proxy on the remote host and forward with L.
I have the same issue that want to use HTTP proxy through SSH. Because many applications only support HTTP proxy, and HTTP proxy is easy to be used in command line environment. Although search several pages but I can't find a direct can be chained with Polypo, proxy, or socks, way to do this. After a day's work, I finished a simple Golang version of HTTP proxy over SSH. Feel free to play with it, Mallory. Currently only support RSA key located at $home/.ssh/it_RSA, and password authorization. Host is the SSH server address, port is 22 if is not changed by your admin. The server side is just our old friend SSHD with 0 configuration. Or with username user and password 1234. After connected, HTTP proxy will serve on localhost :1315.
This will open port 8080 on the local machine, and forward all data to port 12345 on localhost, as seen from the remote machine.